Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the magnanimous Brandi Carlile.
Oh my God, I love you so much. I love you so much.
I had to play it down. Are you kidding me? I could have gone on and on. It's such a warm environment.
I already love it. I subscribe fully to it.
Thank you.
You look great in a suit.
Thank you. Oh,
really good.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I feel so much more comfortable in a suit.
Yeah, me too.
I actually idealized commune living because I am a child of the 70s.
Yep.
And that's how everyone was doing it.
Yeah.
And is it true that you do compound living?
Actual compound living, yeah. And it was sort of like an accident, maybe, or maybe I manifested it. I'm a little culty in a way. Like, I definitely like people to be around all the time. And I bought this like log cabin 25 years ago, and on 5 acres in the Cascade Mountain foothills outside of Seattle. And then as little pieces of property came up for sale, like my bandmates and siblings bought them, and then my bandmates married my siblings.
Really?
That's the cult bit. That's the cult bit. And then it just became, we became like a community, and then we were like, well, let's not all buy, each of us buy the thing, let's buy one of them and share them, and we just started doing things that way, and then next thing I knew, it was like a total commune.
I mean, that just sounds so ideal. That is
pretty good.
Absolutely how I want to live.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Is there another place available
There's
on
a
the
couple.
property? Single mom, 2 daughters. Sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think that people want that type of community, you know, and it doesn't matter sort of geographically where you are, or, you know, like I live in an apartment building. I feel so safe. I love it so
you're around.
much. Yeah. Last night, my neighbors, I was like at the trash, like, oh, hey, you know, like, how's it going?
Yeah.
I feel safe. Like, I remember all the nights I went to sleep easy. You know?
Yeah.
And it was usually because there was a full house and voices.
You can hear someone's TV, and there's like this kind of, that's what it feels like in a hotel for me, a little bit.
Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I've lived in hotels my whole life because you're going to Natchez, Mississippi for 5 months, and you're going to Munich, Germany, and you're going to Seattle, Washington, and I would always live in hotels. And I always put my stuff out right away and just kind of like make it a home immediately. If I'm in a room if I go to a sushi bar, it's like my thing, the whole thing is I made a home. Do you do that from like traveling on the road? Like have like a little carpet bag that you kind of unfurl and all of a sudden the room is magically yours?
I think so, a little bit. Yeah, like I've definitely got a candle incense thing, and then there's just a way that I unpack my stuff, and I'm big on heating pads, so I always have the heating pad out. And so, yeah, no, I do things. I make things homey.
We just showed this new heating pad.
Really?
That is so weird. It looks like a diaper.
Okay, I mean,
and
I'm open-minded.
It reaches the areas that can't be reached with a heating pad. I'm just saying.
Well, it makes perfect sense to me.
I actually got the privilege of telling your wife how much I loved something, which is when you were being introduced somewhere, and it was an award show, to my recollection, and instead of someone else coming out and introducing you, she did, and she told a little anecdotal story about you, and I was like, that's what I want to see, not just because we're in the same business or because this will be a good fill-in and we have that name there. No, I want to see the people that live and know what those people, you know, behave like and live like and love like. And watching that moment for me was so compelling, and it made me wish we all did things a different way, because we should have the people that know us best talking about us.
Yeah, exactly. And that can keep us honest too, you know?
It's so intimate.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean,
and that's hard. That was hard for her whenever she has to do something like that, step out in front of the camera, it's like she's so British that she just really struggles with it, and she has to kind of work herself up to those kinds of things.
Isn't that wild? Because, like, there is not one part of me, I get, you know, excited and I really want to do a good job, and I think that might give me nerves, my own expectations.
Yeah.
But, like, I have never been shy.
No, you don't come off that way.
But I'm not a schmoozer, ironically.
No, not at all.
Like, I'm not like rubbing elbows with people. That's where I get shy.
Right.
Is like when I'm in front of or with people. But in general, I feel like so comfortable with people. I never think twice about it. Do you do the same thing? What's it like to go out and perform in front of all of those people? And by the way, you are going to do your very first arena tour.
Yeah.
Like, which is so cool and such a huge thing to get to.
Well, the arena thing is like, also like, you know, I was born in the 80s and like a child and a teenager in the 90s. So there was so much great stuff happening in arenas. Like, that was where you go see a concert. Like, yeah, that's where Whitney was playing and Celine Dion was playing and Bette Midler. Like, they were in the arenas, you know. And so when you're laying in bed and you're dreaming of being a rock star, you're seeing yourself in an arena. And now I'm 45, I'm gonna be in an arena. And that just feels like it's been a long road to that kind of stage.
Do you think that you might possibly go city to city in an RV? Because I hear we have something in common, which is a love of recreational vehicles.
A love of recreational vehicles.
I heard you like...
Could we go to the RV show together?
I heard you go to the RV show, and I was so hot and excited, and like I was like, wait, what? She does?
Yeah.
I
My
mean,
wife won't go, so I'm looking for a buddy.
I'm right here,
All right,
and I
got
will
this.
wreck it up with you.
Okay.
By the way, also, my favorite thing in the RV, I would because I was a vegetarian too when I first started RVing, and my number one stop was Subway. Because you get the veggies, all the veggies, and the cheese.
Okay.
And, like, you load it up. I'm like, lettuce and pickles and olives and onions and green peppers and the Italian oil and vinegar and the salt and pepper and mayonnaise and mustard. That was my order. And then slices of cheese.
This is authentic.
And then that is genuinely what I ate from Los Angeles to New Hampshire by way of the southern route. For 2 months, we were in an RV, and it was like that when I was 19, I think, or early 20s. That's where I fell in love with RVing. Because,
did you drive it much?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that it's a fabulous feeling?
It is. I went with the Tioga. It's a Class C.
Okay,
It's probably not as, like, cool as yours.
No, I have a Class C Winnebago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 28 foot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like you, and I did rip the top off in a gas station. I did not realize how tall it was, and then we got sidelined in New Orleans.
Okay.
And
that's a terrible feeling.
And yeah, in the middle of the night too, and it was intense.
Yeah.
I wrote a whole short story about it. It was, I did, but I would love to get in an RV with you.
I would love that. I would love that.
We'll be right back.